Hi everyone and welcome back to our beginner crochet series part 2. If you missed part 1 where we talked about basic things needed to start crochet, definitely go back and watch that first. But if you are ready to start, grab your supplies, get cozy, and in this video we will talk about how to make slip knot, how to hold yarn and how to hold hook. I'll be demonstrating two different techniques for each. Give them both a go and see which one clicks for you and stick with it. I also want to mention this quickly. No matter what others say, there is no so-called standard method in crochet. It's a skill you are building, so you choose what feels natural to you without trying to fit in others' method. So if these two methods, I'm showing two methods for each one of these categories. If you are not comfortable with this, please go and explore on the internet. There will be multiple ways to do it. So try everything and stick with what you feel more natural. How to make slip knot. I'll now demonstrate method 1. For that, hold your yarn like this. This is the tail and this is the working yarn. Working yarn is the one which is connected to your yarn ball and the free end is called the tail. Now take this end and twist it once. You can see a nice X shape formed here, and now slowly fold it. Now you can see this is the tail and this is the working yarn. Take your hook, grab this working yarn slowly on your hook and now pull it out holding the tail. So this is the easiest way to make a slip knot. I will now demonstrate method 2. For that, you hold your yarn like this, so you can see. And now take your hook, grab this yarn, and now rotate your hook 360 degree. You can see a nice twist here. And now take the working yarn slowly out of this loop, and this creates a slip knot. Now you know how to make slip knot. So now I will demonstrate how to hold that slip knot to start crochet. So for that, you can see this is the tail and this is the working yarn. And now take your palm and place the working yarn like this. Slip knot is here. And now fold these two fingers just to support that yarn. And now wrap this yarn around your index finger once or twice and then hold this slip knot with your thumb and middle finger. So this is how we hold our yarn. Now I will demonstrate the second method to hold the yarn. For that, take your palm. This is the pinky finger and this is the ring finger. So place your working yarn between these two fingers and close it. And now take your working yarn on these two fingers. So this is the middle finger and ring finger. And then from the back side, wrap the yarn once or twice around your index finger. And then hold this like this. So holding the yarn with thumb finger and middle finger. Here this space is called as the workspace. So this is where we get the tension to our crochet. Make sure to keep this finger nice and straight so that you get proper tension. If you bend it like this, the tension go loose and you will get looser stitches. Now you know how to make slip knot and how to hold the yarn. Now we will see how to hold the hook. So for that, we need to understand the anatomy of the hook first. So this portion here is called the handle, and you can see this flat surface like this, and this is called the thumb rest. And then this portion from here to here is called the shaft, and this is the throat, this is the head. So we will now see how to hold the hook. There is again two methods. One is knife grip and the other one is pencil grip. I will first show you the knife grip, which I prefer the most. So every hook has a flat surface. You can see a flat surface, and that is called the thumb rest. As I said, is to place your thumb on it and hold your hook like a knife. If you want to cut a vegetable, this is how we hold our knife. So this is exactly how we hold our hook, just like holding a knife. And the second method is the pencil grip method. So we will hold the hook like a pencil. So this is where we will place our thumb and hold it like a pencil. So this is the second method, pencil grip method. So you try and test which method feels more natural to you. For me, knife grip feels more natural, but you go ahead and choose your method. We are wrapping up here. We learned how to make slip knot, how to hold yarn, how to hold hook. And in my next part 3 video, we will be discussing how to handle the tension and how to make the foundation chains. So see you in my next video. If this video helped you, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to mention your preferred method in the comment section. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching.